we're live and it's Sunday night. I'm so glad to see you all. It feels like it's been forever since we've been on here, right? So tonight I have a special guest. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I will get into where I've been, what I've been doing, and all of that. I just have to have her on here while I'm doing this, and I'm gonna wait for her to get in to the waiting room and see her, and then I'll bring her up. So my guest tonight, you guys, let me start all over. Hello, happy Sunday night. This is Pat Nash Talks. If you landed here, you haven't been here before, welcome. Go get your friends. This is going to be really, really good. And I will tell you what this shirt means, GirlCom, shortly, because I have the creator of GirlCom coming on, and I know her as Z. Her name is Zaina, and she will tell you a little bit about who she is. But tonight's show, we're going to talk about cultured relationships, which is why I have on my cultured pearls. There is a reason behind this madness. And I just came from a whole nother culture in going to Zanzibar off the coast of Tanzania in Africa. And thus the glow that I have from the sun, been sun-kissed. So I cannot wait to tell you, hey, Lonzine! I cannot wait to tell you all everything that's going on. There is our diamond. Hey, Mary. Oh, both diamonds, Mary and Lonzine. And we call them diamonds when they're on consistently and they support consistently. We call them diamonds. So you're going to have a treat tonight. I'm going to tell you right now while I'm waiting for her to pop on, and I'm gonna let her tell you a little bit about herself. Oh, she's in. Okay, so bring Zaina up if you will. I'm gonna tell them how I met her 15 years ago. Hey, Z.
Hello.
So I call her Zaina. I'm sorry I couldn't see you in the waiting room, so I didn't know if you were there. So thank you to my producer. She's like, she's in. She's just waiting. She's like, tag me, tag me. So you guys, I'm wearing this beautiful t-shirt, and she is wearing hers. She is the founder and creator of this. I'm gonna let her tell you all about it. As we talk about cultured relationships, I met Zaina about 15 years ago. Child, we was only in high school. Nice try, right? I met her about 15 years ago. And you know how some people, you're moving, you're doing whatever you're doing, and you don't see them every day. You may not talk to them every week, every month, or shoot, I think maybe a year or so went by and we were out of touch with all the stuff I've been going through over the last 15 years. But what I appreciate about her, and I told her this, is our relationship of warmth and mutual respect and support remain the same. So she is part of my vibe tribe forever, because that is my vibe. It doesn't matter about the distance or the time. If you love somebody, you appreciate them, those feelings still stay there no matter what. So that is who she is to me. I want her to introduce herself before we start into the conversation of cultured relationships and is it real love. Before we start into that, I want Zaina to tell you a little bit about who she is, what she wants you to know about her, because of course we're born under the same sign, so we're multifaceted. We've done several things, but I'm gonna give her the floor and let her tell you who she is and a little bit about her. Whatever you want them to know, share it with them.
Well, thank you again for having me on your show. I really appreciate that, Pat.
I'm glad to have gotten you finally. You're busy.
Right.
Oh my God. Miss
I know.
Yes.
Well, my name is Zaina Hinacho Hill. I'm recently married. I'm now Hill now.
I was there for the wedding. I'm just saying.
Well, I am a senior publicist, senior brand strategist, and I am the founder of GirlCom and Black Biz Bus Tours.
Wow.
That's who I am. That's what I represent.
Yes.
And there's so much to my story. Where do we even begin?
I know, right? So I was just telling her, you guys, when I met Zaina, we had a mutual friend, and she had a baby girl. And this girl is she 6 foot? Because she feels like that to me.
Almost. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. This woman, and I'm looking at her, and she's a spitting image of her mom, by the way. Beautiful young woman. And I'm looking at her at the wedding. How long has the wedding been? Has it been 2 years, or has it been just?
No, my wedding? No, it hasn't been a year. It'll be a year in September.
Girl, that in my mind, I was telling Angee, I said, I think it's been a year. It hasn't been 2 years. Let you know how I've been running. But I saw her, and I'm like, oh my God, this is the baby.
Mm-hmm.
But she has baby sisters now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember when she was at the stage that the youngest baby is now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, time flies, time waits for no one. But I admire you because you are a mom, a wife now,
mm-hmm.
a straight businesswoman, and an encourager to people who want to build businesses. That's still your passion.
Yes.
And that was so cool because it was your passion when I met you. You and I were talking business ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I told Angee, you and I were talking business ideas. And the next thing you know, I have up and moved to Texas for remember the what was it called, Zaina? Because we were single women at that time, and we the singles ministry that you had.
Oh, I had platinum singles. Yes.
We were talking. I'm like, yes, it's gonna be so much fun. And Zaina's like, where are you at? I just went to Texas to like woosah.
I can't keep up with Pat.
Let's go. But I was supporting at a distance. I'm like, yay, this looks so much fun. But anyway, that's what I want to talk about. I know you have a wealth of experience on relationships. Not that you've had a lot of them, like couple stuff, but I'm talking about even people. I mean, honestly, the person who was the mutual person that brought us together, I'm not really connected with her anymore. You're not connected with her, but we're connected. Right. So relationships are serious. Hey, Sister Brown. She didn't mean the same way. I don't know what she meant by that. But I guess saying that you have lots of experience with relationships. Not like me, but like you. So anyway, I don't know what that meant that Angee just said. She may have to explain that.
Right.
Or be in trouble. But so the point is, I talked about cultural relationships, and which is why I have on my cultured pearls, because I just left Africa, and you have some connection to Africa.
I definitely do. I am Nigerian American.
Yay! I knew it. I said, okay, I wasn't sure if you were born in Ghana or born in Haiti, because I have a friend from Haiti, but you're Nigerian. You're Nigerian
American, but my children are Ghanaian Nigerian.
See?
Yep.
So I had on my African jewelry earlier, but I realized I was talking about culture and cultured pearls a little bit, so I put that back on. But I just think it's so beautiful. I told you I just left a small part of Africa, and to know so vast that Africa is a whole continent. A lot of us only understand by United States, this little small thing that we have that we think is so big.
Right.
You look at the size of the continent of Africa, you're like, whoa. So I can't wait to get in it, to visit. I'm visiting Ghana. I visited that. I have a whole bunch of other places on my list to go visit. And I will do it because I want to. I'm going to do it. I want to get to it. And people are like, where are you always going? Hey, that's what I work for. Some people work for handbags. I work for travel. I like to travel, meet new people. I have new sisters over in Tanzania. We're just talked today on WhatsApp, and they're going to be on the show. It is just a large world, and I am not the person that will just sit still and not go see as much of it as I can before I transition to the other side. So Mary says she loves the conversation. We are so many cultures.
That's right.
Versus culture.
We sure are.
Hey, Dixie Cup. She's like, hey, ladies. So these are my friends popping in. And she said, I loved all your beautiful pictures you shared on Facebook. Oh, thank you. Patricia and I'm Patricia also. we grew up in Ardmore together. So we're like all
Okay.
friends, and Donna and a lot of these people. So now that we're started too, if you want to go into your Facebook, you can always share on your page and get some of the women to come in on the conversation.
Okay.
So, and while you're doing it, I'm going to talk a little bit about, hey, Todd just popped on too, about the fact that you are so connected to Africa. Like, I'm learning so much about our history and our culture and how beautiful it is, and how, like I said, only word I can think of is vast, huge. And a lot of times what you hear or what you see is just a small glimpse, and it doesn't adequately describe or adequately give you the experience of what Africa is until you go. Girl, do you know I literally had somebody say to me, you better be careful if you're going to Africa. You can't outrun tigers.
Mm.
I didn't know whether to laugh or just to be like, serious?
Ignorance. That clearly comes from someone who isn't cultured and doesn't travel, because, yeah.
That's why I
crazy.
say to travel. I am not playing. When I go from now on, I'm going to do at least, I'm going to really put this out there because I'm really trying to do at least 2 tours to Zanzibar a year, because, you know, you haven't met Korea yet, but Korea does tours to Ghana. And so I'm going on, she's going on her 17th in September, and I'm going on my first with her.
And even as close as Ghana is to Nigeria, it's totally different.
Totally different.
Totally
and the
different.
only thing I can explain to people, Zaina, is saying I grew up in Oklahoma. A lot of people in the United States don't even know anybody from Oklahoma. So I can kind of help them think that way. And then what we say and what we do in Oklahoma, even our dialect, is totally different than New York. So even though we're all in the United States, even in the States, we have different cultures.
Food's different, we talk different, everything's different.
In in Maine and in Seattle, because of they're on the coast, you know, they may be big in seafood and clam chowder. Oklahoma's big in steak and potatoes.
Okay.
I mean, you know, we got cows everywhere. And so the culture, the food, everything is different. And it's so funny. Someone was going to Ghana with us, and they said, "Oh, I can't wait to go to safari." Everybody's like, that's the wrong trip.
I don't do safaris."
But think about it. That is not the place to do it anyway. So it's so important. I'm telling y'all. Hey, Kelly, I'm telling you guys, if you're listening to me, even if you've never thought of going there, start thinking of visiting some part of the continent of Africa. Because what you don't know, and other people who love it and go there for vacation, or what do they call it in Europe? They go there for holiday. They call it holiday. We call it vacation. They call it holiday. Zaina, they're all over the place. And it's not new to them. You could tell they come all the time.
Yes.
I'm like, look at this beautiful place. And I'm thinking of all the people I know that would love to go. Landra, girl, you have got to go with us. Yes. And meanwhile, before you go all the way out of the country, you have to come to Atlanta in September for Girl.
That's right.
So I'm going to slide right into that. But I had to get a little bit of the Africa and the culture out of the way. And I learned so much about relationships. They still, what did Mary say? Our community really needs to explore other places.
Yes.
Yeah, that is so true. It will change your life.
Broaden your horizons.
Oh my God. Okay, Zaina. So now I know why you have such pride in being an African queen, right? Where you came from. You know what I'm saying? And the fact is, from generations and generations of how we were displaced from our homeland in Africa, and now we're African still, but we're African Americans. We have no root and no understanding of where we come from.
Right.
So sometimes our pride in our skin color and the things that we do have is not there because we don't have that foundation. So I'm not saying I'm stuck up or anything, but going just to realize kind of what I'm experiencing right here in Oklahoma, learning Native culture and Native history. learning African history and African culture, just a little taste of it has like, oh my gosh, I just want to share this with everybody I love.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
because you hear people all the time, well, they feel comfortable going to make Cancun or Mexico or,
Mm-hmm.
but why?
And
Why?
one thing I will suggest when you go, and this is what I do every time I go, I try my best to capture content. And I do, my little videos so that people can actually see what my day-to-day experience is like when I go back home.
But get better, girl. I got some video, and some of it I'm looking at. I'm like, I look like a hot mess. You're right, Mary. We're kings and queens that don't realize it because we didn't
Mm-hmm.
know. Can't remember where I come from. Landra said she would definitely love to join us in Atlanta.
Okay, I'll see you in Atlanta, Landra.
Yeah, trust me, what you're putting together, Zana, she would love it. But I'm gonna let you talk a little bit about that because we are going to, in about 4 minutes, about 8:20, we'll show a clip, one of the clips that you shared with me. We will show that. But we're definitely going to keep on the Africa talk and the need to go. I am going to get bold enough. They were blessed by some of the pictures I showed. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can edit me out or something. Girl, I was over there having the time of my life, but I was shining. I wasn't worried about makeup.
Well, that's what they want to see. They want to see the authentic Pat.
Girl, I was at the wrong angle, so it looked like I had a double chin or something. I'm like,
Oh my
I ain't
God.
showing this to nobody. But the point is, I showed as much as I could without showing me. So I'm gonna have to have somebody edit that because they need to see. Girl, when I tell you, I'll show it to you when I get there. I'm not, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you've seen me at my best and at my worst, it doesn't matter. But at the point that I went and the things that I couldn't even video enough. So how about I'm investing in my Meta Ray-Bans, which will let you record from what you see. So I can literally talk and let them record. And I'm investing in, what is it called? The GoPro? Thank you, Patricia.
My husband has all of those gadgets you're talking about.
Please tell him to tell me what I need to get.
He has all of that.
Tell him to tell my brother to just make a list because I know if he got it, he can make some suggestions of what I need to get because I will have that before I go on this trip. Yeah. And I will document everything. And half the time I will have Angee on my trip. So she never stops recording. Okay. That's her thing. She never stops recording. So we will get some good footage when we go to Ghana in September. But tell us a little bit about GirlCom. Before we
people kind of understand my background as a publicist. I've represented a lot of massive productions, as large as the HBCU Culture Battle of the Bands, Jollof Festival. Most of my clients are to that capacity, massive. Mm-hmm. So last year, I was asked by the Urban League to become the director of the Black Women in Retail program for major retailers and also the Black Brands in Retail program for major retailers. So my purpose is to bring some of the top Black-owned product-based brands and helping them elevate their brands to the point where they're ready to be placed on shelves for mass retail. And the program, I did 3 programs, and they were extremely successful. 2 were for Walmart and 1 was for Target. And I wanted them to continue. Unfortunately, due to the new administration, my programs did not continue for 2025. And I planned for that. I knew that it was a chance that could probably happen. So my goal was to continue these programs because it changed lives. It changed relationships. These are women-owned brands across the country that need to build that sisterhood. And these are women that are killing it. Okay. I hand selected these women in these programs. And I watched till at the end of the commencement that I had for each program, and they were in tears. They were literally in tears. And I get chills every time I think about it. And so I prayed about it and I thought, like, what can I do to make sure that this is something that can continue? So what I did was I turned the program into something much bigger. Yes. And that's how I gave birth to GirlCom.
Yeah, as you see, Mary said, we're not going to let this administration stop us.
That's right.
To support
We
each
keep it
other.
going.
We're going to
That's
share
right.
the wisdom, all of that. So,
Mhm.
Angee, or producers who are in the background, please share a clip from GirlCom that we have. I think she can upload it like that. Let's see. And Mary said that this is a beautiful resort in Stone Mountain. I have never seen it. I didn't even know
It's
it.
beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's
Never knew
beautiful.
it existed. She's like, we're in, let's go. So that is what I want. I really, really want people to say, whether you, and I said this to you before, like I'm a businesswoman and I do want to learn more about e-commerce because I know as I plan to travel or even if I live in another country, e-commerce is international. And I could still make my money in the US or Europe or wherever else if it's online. And that's kind of the wave. And that's what I've been working on. So I'm excited. You and I have always said we're going to do something together. So now with my motivational speaking and my platform, women to elevate the love for themselves and go after their dreams and then
Right.
teaching them how to make those dreams happen. I'm just so excited that we're finally going to be doing something together like
Yes.
that's
Yes.
huge, something on a big magnitude. And so what is the thing that you're most excited about? Do you have anybody that you have been trying to connect with that's coming? Maybe a testimony of one of the people that are going to be there, because we know something of this magnitude, you're not doing everything yourself. You have speakers, you have presenters, you have a host of people coming together to make this thing successful.
Well, my corporate partner is Saltbox, and I built a relationship with Saltbox through my other brand, which is Black Biz Bus Tours. And Saltbox, man, Saltbox is amazing. Some brothers own it. They have about 15 locations nationwide.
Wow.
Atlanta is one of their hub locations. They're like in DC, Dallas, they're everywhere. But this, what is it? Saltbox is a location where you will go to it's a hub for e-commerce brands. So if you're like packing your products at home, you're doing your own drop shipping and all that kind of stuff, this is where you would go to move your brand to another level. So it's a massive industrial type of establishment, but it's a hub. So you have to see it to really
I'm
believe
like,
it.
okay, I'm not.
It's outrageous. Like they have conference spaces, office spaces, and if you have your own actual suites, so they're all different sizes, as small as like 150 square feet, all the way to what is it, like 5,000. I mean, they're all different sizes, and they are going to be doing my product distribution course. So there's different parts, moving parts to GirlCom.
Okay.
GirlCom will be bringing women from all across the country. I partnered also with Delta Airlines. So for anyone that is participating nationwide, you will get discounted flights. Once you go on the website, you will see where to go to purchase your flights. But during GirlCom, there's so many amazing things that are going to be happening, and I'm so excited. There are different areas that I felt women need help in. And number one is always getting access to funding. Funding is always our issue with building our brands. So during GirlCom Academy, we're going to have amazing instructors. Some of them are going to be flying in, some of them are local, helping you with content, helping you with develop your content creation, getting access to funding, different categories that are going to be very beneficial for you to elevate your brand. That's going to be happening on Saturday. We're going to have panel discussions. We're going to have some top tier brand e-commerce brand owners that will be there. Yes. We're going to have so many different segments, breakout sessions. The whole weekend is for us to focus on building our brands and building real relationships with other sisters like us.
Yeah, you know, I can't wait. I mean, I'm in for that. I love that.
Right.
And that is why I'm like, okay, good. I can finally like connect with this, because I want women to love themselves enough that they will go after what they want. And that's self-love. That is like the first level of it, saying, what do I want? Taking that time to figure out what you want. So all these people are like, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Tell me, because I asked you this before. I know sisters who don't necessarily want to start a business. They don't have a business. But I still say, if they go just to be in the room around energy at this beautiful location around such powerful women who are embracing, because they're not coming just to lay by the pool. I mean, yes, I will get some pool time, not just to see the beautiful views and enjoy the food and hang out in Atlanta. They're actually coming to connect with other like-minded women or other women, period, and just say, glad you're here. You know, if you're a girl, you're my girl. I'm glad you're here. And so I am there for it. I mean, you know, some things I have figured out. I still have stuff to learn. I learn from everyone. But the key is being there. If you don't own a business, I can see the huge benefit of just being around positive, embracing women. So I'm encouraging my sisters who don't have a business. Maybe even you hadn't even thought about it. Check it out. Come and check it out.
There's going to be some fun activities about, you know, building real sisterhood bonds. On Saturday, we're going to also have caps and cocktails. And the founder of the Bougie Grazer is another part of this weekend. And Chandra Turner is the owner of the Bougie Grazer. She has a beautiful studio right next to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium downtown Atlanta. And when I tell you, her caps and cocktails workshop, they get turned.
So caps and cocktails.
Girl, I mean, you make your custom caps, but while we're doing that, we're embracing each other, we're dancing, we're drinking cocktails. Oh my God. And it's gone viral. She's everywhere. She always has segments on Fox 5, you know, talking about her different workshops. She also does the charcuterie workshops too. But
Yeah.
this one in particular, we're going to do the
We'll do
caps
the
and
caps.
cocktails.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, that we're going to have a blast. So of course, there's going to be a lot of educational components to it.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a blast the whole weekend.
So, well, they have to. You're gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
Right.
They don't even understand. We don't do things. She's going, oh God, this yeah. Yeah.
She's having bachelorette party flashbacks.
But yeah, Landra, now I know you, honey. Landra has products that she wants to put out. Landra owns an ice cream shop. She is a entrepreneur, so I know for sure. And she's such a powerful woman. Now I met her kind of like I met you through another friend that I don't even talk to anymore. But Landra and I have stayed in touch and, you know, just stayed connected and encouraged each other on Instagram and all of that. But so she is part of that, what I call a vibe tribe. When I say my vibe, my tribe, that is a group of women mostly. Now I do have men that's a part of that tribe. Like you said, there are men that will support sisters in business, and I love it. But for the most part, that vibe tribe are people who come together and want, hey, David, who want to help each other, help each other grow, help each other. When I say help each other, I mean monetarily. They want to see you win, because there's people, blows my mind. I mean, family, friends, or people that you thought were friends that do not take pleasure in watching you win.
Right.
So when you meet other people who are like that, I stay connected to them. That's what, you know, you and I are friends for that reason. We have the same heart. We don't meet strangers. And if we can help somebody grow, we will do it. Landry is the same way. Mary, who's popping in and well, I call her the diamond in here, she's the same way. Lonzine will support. If you doing something, she will do it. All these women that I'm around love supporting each other. And I call that my vibe tribe. So being in that kind of energy, I'm telling you, ladies, you do not want to miss it. It is literally going to be life-changing. And all I'm going to say is I'm probably going to wear waterproof makeup at the end of this thing because I know what it's going to be. I can't wait to share this with my niece, Courtney. She would learn so much, both of you. So,
yes.
Yeah, girl. And make sure you tell her to hit me up on Messenger, because honestly, if she needs anything, I'm there to support her. I love it. That's what I am born to do. And Landra says, I definitely want to get Runway Fierce on a content creations platform. Okay. Yeah, she did Runway Fierce. And I don't want to tell what it is because I don't want to mess it up. But I do know it was fashion shows that she did. And it was women of diverse sizes. And they all were rocking that thing. And I don't know.
Here in Atlanta? Where are they?
In Texas. She's in Texas.
Okay.
So, and she lived in Georgia for a little while, but she is in Texas. So these women are from all over the place, you know, have lived in several places. So that's my Texas side. And some of these are Oklahoma. Do they have payment plans for this retreat?
Yes, we do.
Okay, good.
Yes, we do.
I'm here to answer that, because I'll be like, I don't know. Hey, Alicia. One of my other girlfriends from Oklahoma is popped on and watching. So, Zaina, who is this? I say it's for any woman who wants to come and get involved with a sisterhood and get behind.
It's for women that have e-commerce brands, women that are in business, and just women that want to come out and support women.
Oh, good. Yeah. Because you have some women that don't, like I said, don't have a desire to have a business, but they will support. And I love that, because we need that. We need that just as much as we need other women that we can talk to. We need people who know how to support. Like I said, I have people I'm blessed with. They will say, hey, you have a new book out. Where's it at? Amazon? Okay, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to tell other people about it. I have a guy who bought 10 books to pass out. Support. People know how to support. So if you have a sister, and Patricia, bring your niece and come with your niece. You said you're going to tell your niece about it. Come with her. I would love to see you. I would love to see you. And trust me when I say Atlanta is a destination anyway for a great vacation. So when you come, stay a little bit before, stay a little bit after, and enjoy Atlanta. It's a beautiful place for those of you who don't live there. And when you live there, you still can never know everything Atlanta has. I was there almost 20 years and I had no clue this resort have even existed.
You're not the only one. A lot of people have said that.
I had no clue. Hey, Bert. He said, blessings to everyone and good evening. Hey, Bert. So Bert is my other host, co-host of the show. He'll pop on it sometime and we'll have such a good time. He's a musician, all of that. So but one more thing. I'm gonna jump on the culture talk before we show the other video. And
let me say this one part that I didn't I didn't share. I'm also implementing Black Biz Bus Tours, so that will be on Sunday. And there are some parts of GirlCom that if there's something that you want to do, like say for example, you want to just be a part of the Caps and Cocktails, you can do that. If you want to come on Sunday and participate with our tours, you can do that. So Black Biz Bus Tours I created about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And
I was
when you go to like an expo and you're coming out to support Black owned brands, just imagine that on wheels. That's what we do. We've had partnerships with major corporations like the Urban League to Amazon, and the whole focus is to bring awareness to Black owned brands across the Metro Atlanta area. So when we come out, and we pack the businesses with our coach buses, our tour buses, and we show real support, real support. So we will be doing that on Sunday. So we're going to wake up Sunday morning, we're going to load those buses, and we're going to tour across the Metro Atlanta area and support majority female owned brick and mortars, but just in general, Black owned brick and mortars across the Metro Atlanta area.
Yes, Mary, you have to do it. Zana, was I on the first one or the second one? The first Black
tour.
Bus tour.
That's right. You have been on my tours.
It was.
When was that? Yeah, maybe it was like the first and second one.
Yes, I'm like.
Yes.
And I'm like, where are you going? I'm gonna be there.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going down in history. I was a part of that too. But that's why I said the respect and the reverence for what you do. You have always been putting other people's stuff out there and just support. So I'm excited that some energy has come back to you in GirlCom, and it is strictly your baby. You're not doing it for someone else. You're right, sister.
Right. As a publicist, that's what I've done for quite some time.
I know.
And Pat has known me for quite some time when I was doing women's expos.
Yes.
And that took off.
I did that too.
Yeah. You were in one or two of those expos. You sure were.
Yes. Good evening. You gotta come, girl. My Texas girls are popping on.
Okay.
Like I said, the business bus tour on Sunday. I think you like to be a surprise who you're going to be.
We never tell.
I know, because I remember
never tell
where we're going. Well,
yeah,
give you some hints. We're going to ask you some trivia, some questions. The gentleman who was talking during the time, I think it was your partner, or who was talking on that tour.
Oh, Dwight. Dwight is the co-founder.
Yes, he was giving us some trivia, and I'm like, I know nothing. This is so
we play games. I mean, it's an all-around experience. As soon as you get on my buses, the experience starts. Okay, and from the beginning to the end.
I think we went to a dress shop that a famous person owned, or something.
You were on the tour where we went to. It was a men's spa.
Yes, we went to the men's spa.
We went to.
And we started out at a restaurant, the Black-owned restaurant. We ended up there.
I've done so many tours.
I know.
But I remember you going to that one specifically where we went to the men's spa.
Yeah.
But they're always going to be top tier locations.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I think Atlantic Station somewhere.
We did. Yes. We went to a business in Atlantic Station, probably.
Yes. And right next
to the sister shop, maybe?
It was a sister shop. And then the gentleman's shop as well, because he was doing designer clothes or something. We stopped in his.
Okay. Yes. You can go to girlcom.org. That is the direct website.
Yes.
And you can subscribe.
Yes. Go to girlcom.org and check it out. And Portia is another person that will support. She is such a sister. She's in Texas, and she has a group of sisters. So y'all need to come on make that a girls' weekend or something.
That's right. That's
just
right.
dive into that thing and just enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Bring yours. Look, bring my nieces too. Bring them. Everybody come. But we are going to definitely rock that. I think we're going to pack it out. It's going to be so beautiful. I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
Thank you. I'm so excited, you guys, because that's going to be September the 12th through the 14th. So this is the funniest. Mary says she just subscribed, by the way.
Thank you, Mary.
Mary is a powerhouse girl. I just hired her as a consultant, a powerhouse to show you how to get your music and monetize it. A lot of us doing. And when I tell you this chick is so sharp, she's going to get me later, but she's so sharp in doing that. Okay. Portia said we're already planning our couple's Valentine trip for next February. She plans way in advance. She's always planning something with the ladies and sometimes with couples, but always planning something. So that would be a great thing for her to do. So you want to show the next video or you want to show it a little bit later?
You can show the next one.
Okay. So producer, roll the clip and she'll show the next.
Ladies, are you ready for GirlCom?
GirlCom is for women in retail looking to create stunning visuals while attracting new clients and boosting their sales.
GirlCom is for the women who are on a path of finding their purpose through their passion.
GirlCom is for my sisters looking to secure the bag. We will walk you through exactly what it takes to get your business the funding it needs.
GirlCom is for the ladies who work hard and play even harder. We're not just building brands, we're building legacies for women who look like me.
I'm over here jamming like, yes. Mary, I know you're going to get me. It's okay. I want people to be comfortable with their talent and their gift. I'm just telling you, she said, this is so exciting. So yeah, I'm glad you showed that one too, because it gave us a glimpse into some of the women that are coming. She says she loves that commercial.
Thank you.
And some of the
actually, those women that are in it are a part of GirlCom. So
yes,
they're just in different areas of the weekend.
Yes.
During GirlCom, like I said, we're going to have our workshops, and I do have a couple of fellas that are a part of it as well too.
Yes.
So, and I wanted to kind of briefly talk about what your part is, so they kind of know. When it comes to building brands as female entrepreneurs, we have to wear so many hats, and I do. I have children, and I'm recently married, but before I was a single mother, so I had to multitask. Okay. And what comes with that can be anxiety, stress. Many things can come from trying to conquer and accomplish so many things.
Yes.
And there's one thing to help these brands prepare for major opportunities. Even investors will be there. But the most important is to make sure that this is right. Okay. Your mental state has to be right. And I couldn't have a whole weekend where we don't focus on that. So it didn't make sense for me to bring my sister Pat along with me. Thank you, Mary.
Yeah. So we will be there, and I will be there in the how would you say it? In the environment of who I am.
That's right.
Just pushing the mindset and to just get right. Yes. Mental preach. Get right. And
we're going to talk about manifestation. We're going to talk about how can we manage and juggle and focus and stay positive. We have to be our cheerleaders, and develop that. That's the one thing I feel like helped me throughout my career, having a really good sisterhood with women like myself.
Yes. That can speak to you when you lose hope, or
That's
when
right.
you, yes, or teach you how to speak to yourself, because I'm learning that.
Right.
And of course, I'm going to share that. Teach you how to speak to yourself when you get in those lows, because life is cyclical. You might be up high, then sleep down, but then pop back up. So to teach you how to navigate that and be okay with it.
Right.
I'm honored that I'm going to be there and be such a, when you told me the other women that are going to be in that space, I'm like, dang. But it's true. The professionalism that Zaina always brings to all of her events, I think you're going to be blown away. It's going to be more beautiful than you expected. It's going to be more heartwarming.
She said we need 2 hours.
Yes. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? She said sisterhood is very important and can help you be accountable. That's Portia.
Right.
Portia is one of my vibe tribe, and we're accountability. Like if we're going through something that's crazy, we might call each other and go, okay, we got to talk. She's that girl. She is really supportive, and she is all for her sisters. And and that's why they love her. She is definitely a leader. And that's why I love her. You know what I'm saying? I love, and you can see it. You can see it on people. So if you are a part of a group that cannot appreciate that, I'm not saying leave them alone. I'm saying understand where they go. They go over here in the let's talk about soap operas and have some cocktails.
Right.
You have real sisters like Zaina and I and Portia that will hold you accountable for where you want to go. If you want to elevate and you want to grow, this is the tribe. You want to be better than you are at anything. Thank you, Portia. If you want to be better than you are and know you have room for improvement, I mean, to me, I always say that's the biggest room in here is room for improvement. If you know that, I'm telling you, there's not going to be a better group of women to be around to take you what I consider next level.
Another one is make a small point. Okay. The partner you choose affects everything that you do.
Girl, you better say that. Now you're getting in my lane. You're talking about relationships. I just told someone recently, I told him that I said to myself, I have been married before. Yes, I will be married again. But this guy will have to be a son of a gun, because he would have to be able to support me, support what I do and all my big dreams and visions, love me like I deserve to be loved, be my protector, my friend, and be a little bit crazy because I am adventurous. I want to try things. I want to do things, and I don't need anybody holding me back.
Right.
When you find that, especially at our age, you don't play around. Okay, I'm done. I got what I know I need to finish out this fourth quarter. You're a young woman. You don't have to have those kind of conversations. But for me and some of my friends, we had to have those kind of conversations. Because just like cultured pearls, people say they're not real pearls because they're lab created. They're put in. They're still made the same way. They're made in the oyster shell. They're just guarded. The whole process is guarded. I feel like now, good, solid relationships, especially if you don't have time to waste, they need to be put in the right environment. It needs to be carefully nurtured and guarded. To create this culture relationship. Is culture relationships real love? Absolutely. It's just a relationship done on purpose, like pearls. When they do cultured pearls, they done on purpose. They know exactly what oyster they're going to put it in, how to put the irritant in, and they know how to guard it and all of that to make sure it comes out perfect. So you hit the nail. You did the intro for that.
It's true because I'm living proof of that.
And you know, I see it. I see it. It matters who you're attached to. I'm telling you guys, you think it don't, but you're sometimes looking at the wrong thing.
Right.
I'm telling you, I love you, and I've done it myself. You're looking at the wrong thing. Even guys. One of my favorite comedians, Miss Shirlene out of Atlanta. For people who know her, they're probably cracking up right now. She said men wonder why they can't get ahead because they married a behind. Saw a butt and a behind on a woman, and they married it. And you wonder why you can't get ahead? because you married a behind.
Mm-hmm.
I said, that sounds so funny. It's hilarious. But if you think about it, if that is all you married, and I'm not saying for you women who are anointed or blessed with a big behind that you're not smart or none of that. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying if that's the only reason he hired, oh man, that was a Freudian slip. If that's the only reason he got with her or he married her is because he liked the way she looks walking off, not talking to, seeing what kind of mind she has, what kind of heart she has, if she's willing to support you in your dreams and your ambitions, if she has something to offer.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest stars said, I wasn't dare going to marry or attach myself to somebody. I make too much money and I need to know that she know what to do with it in my absence.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to marry someone who was smart and accountable and would know what to do with my money in my absence. Mm-hmm. And I think one of these brothers went to jail. I'm not going to try to say his name and give his own testimony. He went to jail. And when he got back, the money he had, she had multiplied that like by 10, 15, 20, 100 fold. Mm-hmm. And so when he got out, they had way more money than they had before he went in because she knew what to do with it.
That's right.
Ladies, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I see women with so much potential because they're not connected to the right person. I'm giving my own testimony, honestly, because you're not connected to the right person, you're never able to fulfill it. It's a sad thing. And it doesn't matter if you don't care, but I cared. And that is a hard thing to do.
Especially when you're a female entrepreneur.
God, yes. Okay. And you have a man competing with you instead of supporting you. Mm-hmm. You know how many women have to compete with their husbands or their boyfriends?
That's crazy.
It's craziness. I won't do it. I will not do it. And so, and I do believe you get what you're ready for. I am ready for somebody who loves me for me and who is excited that I got brains and I got vision and I got ambition and they can get behind that. Mm-hmm. You know, so I will always take care of that person and have their back because I know they're exactly what I need. Right. And it's not always easy to find either way for people to know their lane and be willing to play their position. Mm-hmm. So as we get ready to slide off of here, because believe it or not, I told you, girl, it's been an hour. Can you believe that?
Time goes by fast, girl.
It does, especially when you're having fun. Lander says we have to be more mentally and emotionally responsible getting married at our age. Yes, ma'am. And we're saying that as older women, you know, well over 50. But I'm saying to the younger women, why waste time?
I think I'm in the middle. I'm not young, but I'm not older yet.
Sister girl, you're a young woman. But you're wise.
Yeah, beyond my years. I've always been told that.
Yes, Portia, you did. I love my brother, and I'm so glad you did find that person. But you had to get on here too and tell how you refuse to give up too, because a lot of women give up. You have a bad relationship and it breaks you, and you said, forget it. Mm-hmm. All these men are crazy, and it's not fair to group all men into one category.
Yeah, they're all different.
It's fair for the fellas to group all women into one category. So with that being said, I'm so grateful for our relationship, Zaina. Mm-hmm. I'm even more excited in what we're about to do with each other and with a whole host of women who deserve all this energy and thought. And
I'm telling you, life-changing. Women are going to leave this weekend not the same. No, I guarantee you that.
I believe that. One day, I believe, I'm going to start praying about this now and sending the spirit out before. I believe from the time they check in to the time they leave, they're going to meet somebody or maybe more than one person who will be their lifelong friend and who will be instrumental in changing their lives.
Yes.
And at this stage and age of my life, I promise you, I go nowhere and I'm exposed to nothing that is not one person that I can affect or they can affect me. I have sisters right now in Tanzania I just met when I went to Zanzibar, and we were WhatsApping today when you coming back home? That's what they tell me. I'm like, okay, you got to come visit me in between me coming home because it's going to take a few minutes. She said, not give up and move on and not settle for whatever. So that's what she is. So hats off to Portia. She is going to be married soon. She's engaged. And wonderful for her. She got more than she expected. That's always cool. And Lisa said, thank you. This was amazing. I really enjoyed. Okay, sister, you have to go. We're going to have to talk. Letha, you have to go because she's a straight businesswoman. Okay. She's in Oklahoma, and she needs to just fly on up to Atlanta with us and enjoy herself. And Lady said, thanks, ladies. You both are amazing, and I can't wait to experience. Girl.
Yay! And I try my best to make sure that things were accommodating for everyone. You know, that's why I did the partnership with Delta. You know, I want to make sure that there's no reason you cannot be in the room.
Right. And before we get off of here, we'll share a link with you. And because you heard about it here on my show, Zaina's going to do something special for you. So
I am. What I want everyone to do is to subscribe to GirlCom. We will be doing some giveaways where there'll be 50% off on your registration. And that also includes your weekend through the week, your food throughout the weekend, and all of our experiences. So just go directly to girlcom.org and just subscribe.
Yes. Okay, so that is it for our show tonight. And I have to get you back before GirlCom happens. So you have to say yes.
Okay, I will be here.
Other ladies back. Everybody's already saying we need a part 2.
She said part 2. Okay, we can do part 2.
We might need to bring a couple of the other ladies back and we'll have a conversation on relationships and what we're about to do in GirlCom. So with that being said, you all, I love you. I wish you love and light, peace and blessings always. Good night until next time.
Love you too, sis.
And let's have a moment of clarity. There's freedom in your transparency. When you speak, you release. That's therapy. It's my decision to listen and do it carefully. Wanna live carefree? Well, it's gonna start. When secrets are kept, families are torn apart. I wanna do my part to help heal your heart. Shed some light on your life when your days are dark. Help ignite a spark that'll bring change. Be your shelter from the rain. Assist with
Here we go. Intro for my show. Nice though, hot like nitro. Cool as ice though. With that type of dichotomy, y'all know it's gotta be. Who else could it be but T? Rub your eyes, behold the Tony D. I'm the Dream Supreme DJ straight out of Queens. I'm eclectic, the dopest selected. Emerging music break. Tony D will take. Yeah.
Well, Tony, I don't care, long as you take me there, someplace to ease my mind.
Hello, everyone. This is Pat Nash of Pat Nash Talks, where we have the conversations that create real relationships. I'm here every single Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us right here on Level Up Nation. See you then.